Hey guys, I'm gonna do something a little different tonight for my vlog. It's pretty much a one-shotter, but I'm gonna do this vlog on Raw, pretty much as it happens. I just got this idea, so what I'm gonna do is, hang on. Alright, I'm gonna make sure the zoom is all the way out. I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking about what's happened so far. So far we've had Bret Hart come out and say, you know what, I don't want you guys to remember me for the way I wrestle now, so I'm gonna say no to the Miz's challenge. Then Jericho came out, and the two had a face-to-face, and basically Jericho egged Bret into doing the match. There's gonna be no disqualification. Now, from what I've been reading, this is Bret's last appearance, so most likely he's not going to win the title. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that, because I hope they don't let him leave after losing. And then they had Edge versus Christian, which I thought was an awesome surprise, because when they were promoting the when they were promoting the Pick Your Poison, the family's in front of me. They weren't promoting Pick Your Poison. I was thinking, oh, you know, if they had any intelligence, they'd pick Christian, because he tagged with Edge for years, and it would just make sense. I was thinking they were going to bring out someone like Hornswoggle or someone stupid like that. But to my surprise, they brought out Christian. And they had an incredible match. I knew Christian was going to lose, but he held his own. He did not job for that match. That was an amazing match. So then Orton comes on the screen and says, hey, why is Christian out there? He's not your opponent. The Undertaker. I love his entrance. The Undertaker is your opponent. So, now, it's right now, The Undertaker versus Edge. And for those of you who don't know The Undertaker, shame on you. He is the greatest superstar right next to Bret Hart. He is an icon. And I think he's been working for the WWE longer than anybody on the roster. So, let's see what else happens. Well, to my surprise, Bret won. It wasn't like a wrestling clinic, but it was a pretty decent brawl. But I'm sure next week Miz will come out with a title and say that they weren't in America, so the title couldn't change hands or something retarded like that. But Bret won, so it was a surprise. Now there's some Diva match. So I watched the rest of Raw, and the rest sucked. I'm sorry. It started out great, and it's just, yeah, it was not well put out. It was not good. First they had the Divas match. Yeah, real snorefest. And then, frickin' holy shit. What the hell? Oh my god, sorry about that. Wow. So, that wasn't planned. Did not mean for that to happen. Anyway. So they had the Diva match, which was boring. And then they had, Buzz Aldrin come out, and he's too old to be in a wrestling ring, to even talk. It was just not well done. So then, John Cena wrestled Sheamus, and it was, how can I put this and not sound like a dick? Oh, I'm sorry, he wrestled Batista. No, oh my god, sorry, I'm rewinding and watching because I didn't even watch the last match. He wrestled Sheamus, I was right. And like I said before, it was boring. I didn't even watch it because I knew it was gonna happen. They'd wrestle. John would either win or start to win, but Batista would come down and interfere, and they'd do the big warm-up for the pay-per-view. It's pretty boring and standard stuff. I don't sleep at night. Yes, I'm in bed technically right now, but in the middle of the night I'm going to be up, watching TV, playing on the computer, maybe go play some Xbox. So, tonight you're going to be up with me. And it's really good. Like Shane Dawson's video, staying up with Shane Dawson. Well, this is gonna be actually staying up with Corey. A lot of like footage, hopefully. And I wanted to talk a little more about what I did at the party. Me and my grandmother, we were pretty. I had 6 beers, and I think it was I had 3 Coors Light and 4 Bud Light, I think it was. And I think because it was light, it didn't hit me that hard, because I was staggering, but I was not as drunk as I get when I go out. I was not that drunk at all. I walked home, let's put it that way, which, as you saw, it's right down the driveway, but still. But while I was there, me and my grandmother we were talking, we were telling everyone stories, like I told you. And it was so fun. Alright, my aunt stayed with her 3 years ago, I think it was, when she had her house put in, because she was able to buy a new house, and they were putting it right in, and they had to do the electric and everything. It was pretty cool. But she had to live with my grandmother, who is, let me put it this way, I don't want to say anything mean about her because I love her to death. If I stay with her for a weekend or a week, I only last half of that, because I love her to death, but she's just not easy to live with. She's really not easy. But she's my grandmother and she's awesome. So anyway, back to the story. When her house was being moved in, my cousin Travis, and his lizard, he didn't have dogs at the time, went and lived with her, and they came home and they found the lizard like this, with both his hands on his chest, on his back. So they ended up putting it in our freezer for the winter, so they could go and bury it. And my grandmother says, was talking to someone yesterday, and she's like, "Oh, I guess it's about time I can tell her what really happened to the lizard. I went into the room and found the cat with a shit-ass grin on his face, which a cat can't really smile, but and it looked like the cat that ate the canary. And I look in the cage, I see the top off, and I see the lizard dead. So I could not believe it when she said that. And Travis, as usual, he just didn't care. But my Aunt Blaine was irate. He's how could you do that? I knew it. I knew I didn't kill it. Travis was blaming me. I knew I didn't kill it. It was really funny. I'm really upset right now. There's been a bag of Doritos under my desk for about 2 weeks, and I thought it was old, and I thought it was just the bag. I just went in and I picked it up. Half a bag of Doritos went really, 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 really stale. So, guys, it's gonna hurt. I'm a very fat person who loves Doritos, so this is gonna really hurt, but I gotta do it. So it looks like I have a visitor tonight. I finally got talked Mom to let DLG hang out with me. He usually sleeps in the kitchen because he's a peer. But since I'm gonna be up, I figured I'll let him lay with me so I can sleep in a nice warm bed. Isn't that right, Doji? Isn't that right, Pug? Yeah, you can sense the enthusiasm coming right off him. Hey guys, after my last post last night, I stayed up, made a my YouTube story video, and then it crashed. So, hope you all enjoyed our all-nighter.